Welcome to my channel, HD Rare Coins 111, the place where we uncover hidden treasures in your coins collection. Have you ever wondered if that old coins could be worth thousands or even millions? Well, today's your lucky day. We're diving into some of the rarest and most valuable American Lincoln Bicentennial 1-cent coins that might be sitting right under your nose. Let's jump in and see if you've got a fortune waiting to be discovered. Top 1. Are you ready to discover a coin that could be worth thousands, maybe even tens of thousands, of dollars? Imagine holding a penny in your hand that might look like any other, but in reality, could be worth anywhere from $3,300 to an incredible $35,000. If you think I'm kidding, you're about to be shocked. Today, we're diving into the world of the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial 1-cent coin, and trust me, this coin is one of the most exciting finds for collectors and investors alike. The year 2009 marked a major milestone in American history, the 200th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. To celebrate, the U.S. Mint released the Lincoln Bicentennial series of coins, featuring 4 unique reverse designs that highlight different stages of Lincoln's life. The Lincoln Bicentennial 1-cent coin is part of this special collection, and it's one that has caught the eye of coin enthusiasts everywhere. But what makes this coin from the proof set so valuable? It's all about the rarity, the condition, and the special edition that was released specifically for collectors. First things first, what makes this coin different from your average penny? The Lincoln Bicentennial 1-cent coin from 2009 wasn't just any regular penny. It was part of a commemorative series celebrating the legacy of one of the most iconic figures in U.S. history. The designs on the reverse side of the coin change, each one depicting a different moment in Lincoln's life. These designs, which were only issued for a limited time, add an incredible level of significance to the coin. And on top of that, these coins were made with the highest attention to detail and craftsmanship. Now, here's where it gets even more exciting. While many people may have glanced over these coins when they were first released, what you may not know is that the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial 1-cent coin, especially when it's from the proof set, has become one of the most highly sought-after coins in the market today. And when I say proof set, I'm talking about a set of coins that are struck with a special process to give them a glossy, mirror-like finish. These proof coins aren't made for circulation. They're produced specifically for collectors and are often much rarer and more valuable than standard circulation coins. So, how much is this coin actually worth? The value of a 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial 1-cent coin from the proof set can vary, but it typically falls between $3,300 and $35,000. Yes, this is not a typo. This coin has the potential to fetch anywhere in that range depending on its condition, rarity, and any special features it might have. How crazy is that for just a penny? But what drives the value of this coin to such staggering heights? First and foremost, its rarity plays a major role. The U.S. Mint didn't produce an infinite number of these proof coins. They were created in limited quantities, and not every coin survived the test of time in perfect condition. As a result, finding one in top-notch shape can be incredibly challenging, and it's that scarcity that adds so much value to the coin. Another factor contributing to the price is the demand. The Lincoln Bicentennial 1-cent coin has become a favorite among collectors, and that demand continues to rise as time goes on. This coin is not only valuable because of its age, but also because it represents an important part of American history, the commemoration of Lincoln's 200th birthday. There's a deep emotional and historical connection to this coin, making it even more desirable to collectors who are passionate about Lincoln and U.S. coins. Now, let's talk about the condition of the coin. Coins from the proof set are generally in excellent condition right off the bat, but the highest value coins are those that have been graded at the top tier, often proof 70 grade, which means the coin is flawless. A coin with this grade is worth significantly more than a coin with visible imperfections or signs of wear. If you've got a 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial 1-cent coin that's been graded as proof 70, you could be holding on to a small fortune. But there's more to the story. If your coin has any unique minting errors, such as double dies or any other distinct flaws, it could become even more valuable. Minting errors are one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting, and they can cause a coin's value to soar. So, don't overlook those little imperfections. Those flaws could be worth a lot of money. So, what do you do if you think you've found a 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial 1-cent coin that might be worth big bucks? The first step is to check its origin. Was it part of the proof set? If it's a standard coin that's been circulating, it's not going to be worth anywhere near as much as a proof coin. Next, look closely at the coin's condition. If it's in near perfect shape, you're on the right track. But the best way to determine its true value is to have it professionally graded. A certified coin grading service can assess the coin's quality and assign it a grade, which will help you understand how much it's really worth on the market. Once you get it graded, you'll know whether you've got a coin that could fetch thousands of dollars, or even tens of thousands. And keep in mind that the value of rare coins like the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial 1-cent can increase over time, so holding on to it as a long-term investment might be a smart move. In conclusion, the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial 1-cent coin from the proof set is one of the most valuable pennies out there right now, with prices ranging from $3,300 to an eye-popping $35,000. If you've got one of these coins in your collection, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Whether it's the rarity, the historical significance, or the impeccable condition of a proof coin, this penny could be worth far more than you ever imagined. So, if you think you've found one of these rare coins, don't just toss it aside, get it graded and see what it's really worth. You might just have discovered a treasure worth far more than you expected. And make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the world of rare coins and collectibles. Who knows? Your next big find could be right around the corner. Top 2. Picture this: you find a penny in your collection that might look like any other, but in reality, it could be worth a small fortune. A 1960 Lincoln 1-cent coin with a D mint mark from the proof set could be worth anywhere from $3,500 to an incredible $55,000. Sounds unbelievable, right? But this is not just a story, this is a reality for those who know what to look for. In today's video, we're diving into why the 1960 Lincoln 1-cent coin with a D mint mark from the proof set is one of the most sought-after and valuable coins in the US market. Let's start with the basics. The 1960 Lincoln 1-cent coin might seem like just another year of the iconic Lincoln penny, but the D mint mark on this coin plays a crucial role in its value. Minted in Denver, the D on the coin indicates it was produced at the Denver Mint, which adds a layer of rarity compared to pennies without the mint mark or those made at other mints. Now, while 1960 was not an exceptionally rare year in itself, it's what makes this specific coin, especially from the proof set, so valuable. The proof set coins are not your typical circulated coins. These coins are specially minted with higher standards for collectors and investors alike. They are produced with meticulous care, using polished dies and a multiple strike process to create a mirror-like finish that sets them apart from regular circulation coins. The 1960 Lincoln 1-cent coin from the proof set shines with a level of detail and perfection that most other coins simply can't match. Why does this matter for you? The 1960 Lincoln 1-cent coin with the D mint mark from the proof set is incredibly rare. While the US Mint made these coins for collectors, they weren't made in vast quantities. Many of them were tucked away in private collections, and finding one in pristine condition today can be like finding a needle in a haystack. That rarity combined with the perfect proof finish means these coins have a significant value in the collector's market. Now, let's talk about the numbers. The price range for a 1960 Lincoln 1-cent coin from the proof set can be staggering. If you're lucky enough to find one, you could be looking at anywhere from $3,500 to $55,000, depending on the coin's condition and uniqueness. That's not pocket change. This range depends on a few important factors, including the coin's grade, its overall condition, and if it has any unusual characteristics like a minting error. Speaking of condition, that's where the real money lies. Coins from the proof set are typically in outstanding condition, but there's still a scale. A 1960 Lincoln 1-cent coin graded as Proof 70 is the cream of the crop, meaning it has no imperfections and looks flawless even under magnification. Coins graded at this level can easily command tens of thousands of dollars because they're so rare and so highly desired. If you find yourself holding one of these pristine, flawless coins, you could be looking at a windfall worth tens of thousands of dollars. But don't think you're out of luck if your coin isn't flawless. Even if your 1960 Lincoln 1-cent coin doesn't have a perfect grade, it's still valuable, especially if it has some unique minting errors. Mint errors, things like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks, can make a coin much more desirable to collectors. Even small imperfections or strange anomalies can turn a regular coin into a priceless treasure, pushing the price into the higher end of the range. So, how do you know if your coin is worth thousands of dollars? Start by getting it professionally graded. Grading services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can examine the coin, evaluate its quality, and assign it a grade. This step is essential to determine exactly how much your coin could sell for on the open market. If it comes back with a high grade or a unique characteristic, you may just have struck gold. Now, you might be wondering, where can I find a 1960 Lincoln 1-cent coin from the proof set? These coins are not going to show up in your everyday pocket change, that's for sure. Most of these coins are tucked away in private collections or hidden in online auctions. You can find them through coin dealers, estate sales, or trusted auction sites, but you'll have to be diligent. Keep your eyes peeled, as these coins don't pop up all the time. And here's the kicker. These coins are becoming more valuable with time. As the years go by and fewer of them remain in mint condition, the price only climbs higher. Coin collecting is a long-term game, and if you've got a 1960 Lincoln 1-cent coin from the proof set, you might have a piece of American history that's only going to increase in worth. In conclusion, if you've got a 1960 Lincoln 1-cent coin with a D mint mark from the proof set, don't just toss it into a drawer or let it gather dust. It could be worth anywhere from $3,500 to an incredible $55,000, depending on its condition, rarity, and any special characteristics it has. Whether you're holding on to a flawless proof 70 coin or one with a unique minting error, this coin is one that should be valued and preserved. Don't let it slip away without getting it professionally graded. You might just have a small fortune sitting in your collection. So, if you think you have one of these rare coins, get it checked. And who knows? You could be sitting on a treasure that could change your financial future. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the world of rare coins. The next big find could be yours. Top 3. The American Lincoln 1-cent coin from 1961, specifically the version from the proof set, is an exceptional piece of numismatic history. For collectors and investors alike, this coin represents not just a part of American heritage, but also an incredible opportunity for wealth. If you've stumbled upon this video, there's a good chance you're curious about how much this coin is worth, and whether you have a hidden treasure in your possession. Stick around, as we dive into the fascinating world of the 1961 Lincoln 1-cent proof set, and its immense value. Let's set the stage. The 1961 Lincoln 1-cent coin is known for its design, featuring the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic wheat ears on the reverse. While the standard issue of the 1961 penny is quite common and typically worth just 1 cent, the proof set version is a different story entirely. What makes the 1961 Lincoln 1-cent from the proof set stand out from the rest of the coins produced in that year is the meticulous process of creating it. Proof coins, including the 1961 Lincoln 1-cent, are produced in a much different manner than regular circulation coins. These are struck multiple times with polished dies to ensure they're in pristine condition, resulting in sharp details and a mirror-like finish. The quality of these coins is what sets them apart and contributes to their high value among collectors. But it's not just the proofing process that makes these coins rare, it's the scarcity, the rarity of well-preserved coins, and the demand from collectors and investors that drives the price. Now, let's get to the numbers. You're probably wondering, just how much could a 1961 Lincoln 1-cent proof set coin be worth? The answer may surprise you. Due to the high quality of the coin and its status as part of the coveted proof set, A well-preserved 1961 Lincoln 1-cent coin from the proof set can fetch anywhere between $3,500 to $50,000, depending on the coin's condition and rarity. That's right, these coins are worth an amount that most people wouldn't expect when they think of a simple penny. The reason for such a range in value lies in the coin's condition. Proof coins that have been well maintained and show little to no signs of wear or damage are considered to be in gem or deep cameo condition. Coins with these characteristics are especially desirable to collectors, and their rarity only increases their price. However, not all 1961 Lincoln 1-cent proof set coins are in mint condition, and the value of coins that show signs of wear, such as scratches or tarnishing, can be on the lower end of the spectrum. Another factor that affects the coin's value is its grade. Grading systems, like the PCGS or NGC grading scales, are used to evaluate the condition of coins. A grade of PR 70, which represents a perfect coin, would command the highest price, while a grade of PR 60, which represents a coin in less than perfect condition, would be on the lower end. A coin graded PR 68 could easily fetch anywhere from $10,000 to $25,000. On the other hand, if you happen to have a coin in PR 70 condition, expect to see prices climbing towards the higher range of $50,000. It's not just about the condition, though. Rarity plays a huge role in determining the value of these coins. Since proof coins were not produced in large quantities back in 1961, especially compared to regular circulation coins, fewer of them exist today. This scarcity, combined with the fact that they were only made for collectors, means that the market for these coins is somewhat limited but fiercely competitive. As a result, the value of a 1961 Lincoln 1-cent proof set coin can fluctuate depending on the current demand from collectors who are constantly seeking to add rare and valuable coins to their collections. What's more, the 1961 Lincoln 1-cent coin also holds sentimental value for many. It is a direct reflection of American history, showcasing the image of President Abraham Lincoln, one of the most revered figures in the nation's past. For history enthusiasts, coin collectors, and investors alike, this coin serves as a tangible connection to the past, making it a coveted item in the numismatic world. So, if you've been lucky enough to come across a 1961 Lincoln 1-cent proof set coin, take a closer look. Even if you don't have an exact price in mind, it's worth checking the condition and getting it professionally graded to understand its true value. Depending on the rarity, condition, and current market trends, your coin could be worth anywhere from $3,500 to $50,000, or even more in some rare cases. In conclusion, the 1961 Lincoln 1-cent from the proof set is more than just a piece of currency. It's a highly sought-after coin that can command a hefty price in the right condition. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or simply someone who's found one of these remarkable coins, you could be holding on to a small fortune without even realizing it. If you're looking to sell or simply find out more about your coin, make sure to consult with a reputable coin dealer or numismatic expert to get the most accurate and up-to-date information about its value. Don't let your coin sit in a drawer. It could be worth thousands of dollars. So, if you've got a 1961 Lincoln 1-cent proof set coin, consider yourself lucky. The right buyer could be out there, ready to pay top dollar for this historical gem. Top 4. The 1964 Lincoln 1-cent coin, particularly the version with the D min mark from the proof set, is an absolute goldmine for coin collectors and investors alike. If you have stumbled upon this particular coin, or if you're simply curious about its value, you're about to uncover a rare treasure. The 1964 Lincoln 1-cent coin is one of the most sought-after pennies in the world, and not just because of its age. This coin holds a fascinating history, remarkable craftsmanship, and an impressive value that could leave you shocked. Stick with me, because we're about to dive deep into the world of this incredible coin, and why it could be worth an astonishing amount of money. To start, let's talk about the coin itself. The 1964 Lincoln 1-cent is part of a series of coins that have been a staple of American currency for over a century. Featuring the profile of the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, on the obverse and 2 ears of wheat on the reverse, it's a design that has become iconic. However, the coin we're focusing on here is not your average 1964 penny. We're talking about the 1964 Lincoln 1 cent with the D mint mark, one that was produced in the Denver Mint. Notably, this coin is part of the proof set, and that's where the real value comes in. Proof coins, like the 1964 Lincoln 1 cent from the proof set, were struck using a completely different method than standard circulation coins. These coins were created for collectors, and their quality is impeccable. They were struck multiple times with specially polished dies, which resulted in a coin with sharp details, high gloss, and a mirror-like finish. This process ensured that the 1964 proof set coins were almost flawless, making them highly desirable and significantly more valuable than coins struck for everyday circulation. Now, here's where it gets interesting. As time has passed, the number of these proof set coins has decreased significantly, and their rarity has driven demand up. Now, you might be wondering, what makes this coin so valuable? After all, it's just a penny, right? Well, not exactly. A well-preserved 1964 Lincoln 1 cent from the proof set with the D mint mark is anything but ordinary. The 1964 issue, especially in proof condition, is known for being in exceptional shape. However, what truly contributes to its significant value is the fact that the coin was only produced in limited quantities, making it far rarer than standard circulation coins from that year. The value of the 1964 Lincoln 1 cent coin with the D mint mark can vary depending on its condition and the demand in the marketplace. If you happen to possess a pristine coin from the proof set, you're looking at a potential windfall of anywhere between $3,500 and $45,000. That's right, your 1 cent coin could be worth thousands, depending on its grade and overall condition. The determining factor here is the grade of the coin, which is an industry standard used to evaluate its quality. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. A coin that has been graded PR 68 or higher is considered to be in exceptional condition, with little to no imperfections. Coins like these can command a price closer to the high end of the range, potentially fetching up to $45,000. On the other hand, if your coin is in slightly less than perfect condition, such as a PR 63, you may be looking at a price in the $3,500 to $10,000 range. It's worth noting that the market for these coins fluctuates based on factors like collector demand and economic conditions. But the bottom line is this: if your 1964 Lincoln 1 cent with the D mint mark is in pristine condition, you could be sitting on a significant investment. These coins are coveted by collectors worldwide, and there is always someone out there looking for that perfect piece to complete their collection. Why does this coin matter so much to collectors? First, the 1964 Lincoln 1 cent from the proof set is a direct representation of one of the most important eras in American history. It was minted during a pivotal time for the country, just 1 year after President John F. Kennedy's assassination, a year that also saw major political and cultural shifts in the United States. This coin captures that moment in time, making it even more appealing for history enthusiasts. Additionally, as a proof set coin, it offers unmatched quality, something that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. Moreover, there's a certain prestige in owning a coin from the proof set, especially one as beautiful and well-crafted as the 1964 Lincoln 1 cent with the D mint mark. The demand for high-quality coins with historical significance continues to grow, meaning your coin could increase in value as time goes on. This makes it not only a rare collectible but also a potential long-term investment. The scarcity of these coins is another crucial factor that contributes to their impressive value. While the 1964 Lincoln 1 cent was produced in vast numbers, the proof set coins were only issued in limited quantities, and only a fraction of those have survived in near-perfect condition. With fewer and fewer available on the market, the demand for these coins continues to rise, especially among investors looking for ways to diversify their portfolios with rare, high-value assets. Now that we've covered the basics of the coin's history, design, and desirability, you're probably wondering how to go about finding out if you have one of these precious coins. The first step is to carefully inspect your 1964 Lincoln 1 cent with the D mint mark for any signs of wear or imperfections. If your coin is in near-perfect condition, it's time to have it professionally graded by an expert from a reputable grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC). If the grade comes back high, you could have a significant asset on your hands, worth anywhere from $3,500 to $45,000, depending on its condition. Of course, if you're looking to sell, make sure you consult with reputable dealers and auction houses who specialize in rare coins to get the best price for your piece. In conclusion, the 1964 Lincoln 1-cent proof set coin with the D mint mark is more than just a piece of history. It's a valuable asset that could change your financial future. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a lucky finder, this coin offers an incredible opportunity to own a piece of American numismatic history that is worth thousands, if not tens of thousands, of dollars. If you have one of these coins, don't let it sit in a drawer. It could be your ticket to a life-changing payday. Top 5. The 1967 Lincoln 1-cent coin with the D mint mark from the proof set is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. This specific coin is far from your average penny, and if you've managed to stumble upon one, you're holding on to a rare treasure that could be worth thousands, possibly even tens of thousands of dollars. In fact, some of these coins are being sold for as much as $35,000 to $41,000. Now let's dive deep into why this 1967 Lincoln 1-cent is so valuable, and why it's worth paying close attention to if you think you have one in your collection. First, let's break down what makes this coin special. When most people think of pennies, they think of the simple, everyday currency used in day-to-day transactions. But the 1967 Lincoln 1-cent coin from the proof set is far more than just a penny. To truly understand its value, it's important to know what makes it different from the regular 1967 Lincoln cent. This coin comes from a proof set, which was produced specifically for collectors and struck with a high degree of care. Proof coins are made using polished dies, and they undergo a multiple strike process to ensure sharp, clean details, producing a shiny, almost mirror-like finish. This makes the 1967 Lincoln proof set coins far more aesthetically pleasing and much rarer than the standard circulation coins. But it's not just the minting process that sets this coin apart. The D mint mark indicates that this coin was minted in Denver, a significant detail for collectors who value mint mark varieties. Coins from different mints have unique characteristics, and collectors are often on the hunt for specific mint marks to complete their sets. The Denver mint mark on the 1967 Lincoln 1-cent coin increases its desirability and contributes to its value. So, if you have this coin in your collection, it's not just a penny, it's a part of a much bigger and more valuable story. The rarity of this coin plays a massive role in its worth. While millions of pennies were produced in 1967, only a limited number were struck as part of the proof set. And of those, only a small percentage have survived in excellent condition. The fact that many of these coins were placed in proof sets and not circulated means that they have a better chance of being in pristine condition. In fact, some of the finest examples of this coin could be worth a small fortune, especially when you consider the fact that they have been stored away for decades. This rare combination of age, condition, and minting process is what makes the 1967 Lincoln 1-cent with the D mint mark so highly sought after. Now, let's talk about the price tag. You may be wondering just how much this coin is worth, and the answer may astound you. Depending on its condition, a 1967 Lincoln 1-cent proof set coin with the D mint mark can be worth anywhere from $3,500 to $41,000. That's right, your 1967 penny could be sitting on a potential value far beyond what most people expect from a coin of that era. But why such a wide range in price? Well, the value of any coin, including this one, is heavily dependent on its condition. Coins are graded using a scale that goes from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. A coin graded PR70, which is considered flawless and with no visible imperfections, is the holy grail of coin collectors. A coin in this condition could fetch a price closer to the higher end of the spectrum, around $35,000 to $41,000. On the other hand, if the coin has some wear or imperfections, it may be valued at a lower price, closer to the $3,500 range. A key factor that determines the coin's grade is its luster, the sharpness of the details, and whether any scratches or blemishes are visible. Proof coins like the 1967 Lincoln 1 cent are designed to be nearly perfect, but over the years, handling, storage conditions, and age can affect their appearance. If your coin has been kept in excellent condition, particularly in a climate-controlled environment, the value can skyrocket. Coins that have been well maintained and remain in near-perfect condition are incredibly rare, which is why they command such high prices. Another critical point to consider is the demand for this coin. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for high-quality examples to add to their collections. The demand for rare and high-grade coins from specific years, like the 1967 Lincoln 1 cent with the D mint mark, is constantly rising. As more collectors enter the hobby and as more people become aware of the value of these coins, their prices continue to climb. If you hold on to your 1967 Lincoln 1 cent for a few more years, there's a strong possibility that its value could increase even further as demand continues to grow. But don't just take my word for it. Let's look at the evidence. Coins like the 1967 Lincoln 1 cent with the D mint mark have been bought and sold at auctions for impressive sums. The rarity of these coins, combined with the fact that fewer and fewer are available on the market, only adds to their allure. Collectors and investors alike are willing to pay top dollar for these coins, which increases their value in the marketplace. So, what should you do if you think you have one of these rare coins? First, take a close look at the condition of the coin. Is it well preserved with no noticeable wear or scratches? If it appears to be in exceptional condition, you may want to have it professionally graded by a trusted grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These grading services will give you a clear idea of what your coin is worth and whether it is worth selling. If your coin is graded highly, you could sell it to a coin dealer, an auction house, or directly to collectors who are looking for the perfect addition to their collection. In conclusion, the 1967 Lincoln 1 cent proof set coin with the D mint mark is a true treasure in the world of numismatics. This coin, with its historical significance, stunning design, and rarity, is highly valued by collectors and investors alike. If you've come across this coin, or if you already own one, there's a strong chance it could be worth anywhere from $3,500 to $41,000. Whether you choose to keep it as part of your collection or decide to cash in on its high value, the 1967 Lincoln 1 cent is a coin you don't want to overlook. Don't miss out on the chance to turn a small penny into a big payout. Top 6. The 1973 Lincoln 1 cent coin with a mint mark from the proof set is a hidden treasure in the world of numismatics, and if you've got your hands on one, you might just be sitting on a gold mine. While most people see a penny as nothing more than loose change, certain versions of the 1973 Lincoln 1 cent have been soaring in value, with some reaching an astonishing worth of $3,500 to $35,000. Yes, you've heard that right. A penny from 1973 could fetch you an amount that will make you rethink the true worth of small coins. But why exactly is this coin so valuable? Let's take a closer look and break it all down. The 1973 Lincoln 1 cent coin is a familiar sight to most of us, featuring the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the image of 2 stalks of wheat on the reverse. However, the 1973 version of this coin, when taken from the proof set, is far more than just an ordinary penny. Proof coins are special because they're struck with a completely different process than regular circulation coins. Instead of being mass-produced for everyday transactions, proof coins like the 1973 Lincoln are created with extreme precision, often using highly polished dies, and struck multiple times to ensure a perfect finish. This process results in a coin with a beautiful, mirror-like surface and razor-sharp details, making it far more desirable than regular, circulated pennies. But there's more to the story than just the minting process. The 1973 Lincoln 1 cent with a mint mark, whether it's SD or no mint mark, is part of a set that was specifically produced for collectors. Unlike the vast majority of pennies, which are produced for general circulation, proof set coins are released in limited quantities and are made to the highest possible standards. This makes them rarer and more valuable as time goes on, especially in top-tier condition. The 1973 Lincoln 1 cent is a fantastic example of this phenomenon. Now, you might be thinking that a coin as old as the 1973 penny wouldn't be worth much. After all, it's not from a century ago, and it's not exactly a coin from the early days of the Lincoln series. But the value of a coin isn't always determined by age, it's about condition, rarity, and demand. The 1973 Lincoln 1 cent proof set coin, in particular, was struck with high quality and often remained in excellent condition, which is why it has held its value over the years. As more collectors chase after these rare coins, the value has skyrocketed. It's not just the quality of the coin itself but the fact that fewer and fewer of these proof coins have survived in top condition, increasing their worth. So how much can you expect to make from selling a 1973 Lincoln 1 cent proof set coin? Well, it all depends on the condition of the coin and how well it has been preserved over the years. If you're lucky enough to have a coin that has survived the decades in pristine, mint-like condition, you could be looking at a value of around $3,500 to $35,000. Yes, $35,000. That is no small sum for a coin that many people would overlook. But how does such a vast difference in value occur? The key factor is the coin's grade. Coin grading is a system that evaluates a coin's condition on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a flawless, perfect coin. For the 1973 Lincoln 1 cent proof set coin, the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. If your coin is graded PR 70, which is considered the highest possible grade, it could fetch a price closer to the $35,000 mark. Coins with slightly less than perfect conditions, such as those graded PR 65 or PR 68, will still be worth a lot, but will fall closer to the $3,500 range. In other words, condition is everything. A pristine, flawless 1973 Lincoln 1 cent proof set coin is a rare find, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these coins, especially when they're in perfect, almost untouched condition. So, if you're lucky enough to have such a coin, you could be looking at a substantial windfall. Now, let's dive into why collectors find these coins so valuable. The 1973 Lincoln 1 cent is part of the larger collection of Lincoln cents, which have become a staple of American coinage since they were first minted in 1909. However, the 1973 issue has certain features that make it unique. For one, it was produced in a period of transition in U.S. coinage, right as the country was seeing the end of the use of silver in most coins and the transition to a more modern, copper-clad design. The 1973 Lincoln 1 cent marks the end of an era in terms of how American coins were made, and for that reason, it holds a certain nostalgic and historical value that collectors and investors are eager to get their hands on. Additionally, the fact that it was part of the proof set means that it was never circulated, keeping it in much better condition than its counterparts that were used in day-to-day transactions. These proof coins were always intended to be collected and preserved, which makes them far rarer than their circulated counterparts. And since most people aren't aware of their value, many of these coins still sit in collections or drawers, waiting to be rediscovered and evaluated by an expert. As more people realize the true worth of these proof set coins, the demand for them increases, which only pushes up their price. It's a cycle that makes these 1973 Lincoln 1 cent coins highly attractive to collectors and investors alike. If you think you might have a 1973 Lincoln 1 cent proof set coin and are unsure of its value, it's worth getting it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. A proper grading will give you a clearer picture of the coin's condition and its worth in today's market. Once graded, you can look for a buyer or simply hold on to it and watch its value continue to appreciate over time. In conclusion, the 1973 Lincoln 1 cent proof set coin is more than just a piece of history. It's a rare, valuable coin that could fetch you anywhere from $3,500 to $35,000, depending on its grade and condition. Whether you choose to sell it or keep it as a part of your collection, This coin is a fantastic investment that could pay off handsomely. If you've got one of these coins, you may be sitting on a gold mine, and it's time to give it the attention it truly deserves. Top 7. The 1975 Lincoln 1-cent coin with the D mint mark from the proof set is one of those rare finds that many collectors and investors would go to great lengths to acquire. If you have stumbled upon this coin, or perhaps you've held on to one for years without knowing its true value, prepare to be amazed. This coin, which may look like any other penny, holds a secret that could turn a simple 1-cent piece into an incredible windfall worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. The 1975 Lincoln 1-cent coin, specifically the one from the proof set with the D mint mark, is in high demand, and for good reason. The value of this coin ranges from $3,500 to a staggering $33,000, depending on its condition and rarity. Let's break down why this coin is so desirable, and why it could be the treasure you've been waiting for. To begin with, the 1975 Lincoln 1-cent coin, like all coins in the Lincoln cent series, features the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, the front side of the coin, and 2 ears of wheat on the reverse. However, what makes this coin truly special is that it was minted as part of the proof set, which was created specifically for collectors. Proof coins are not the same as the standard circulating coins that you might find in your pocket. They're made using a unique, multi-strike process that results in a coin with exceptional clarity and sharpness, and a beautiful mirror-like finish. The result is a coin that looks almost too perfect to be real, and it's no surprise that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for such exquisite pieces of numismatic history. But that's not all. The D mint mark tells us that this particular coin was minted at the Denver Mint, which is significant in the world of coin collecting. Coins minted at different locations have varying levels of rarity, and collectors often seek out specific mint marks to complete their collections. The Denver Mint mark is one of the most sought after because of the relatively lower production numbers compared to other mints at the time. This means that if you have a 1975 Lincoln 1-cent with the D mint mark, it's likely to be a rare and highly desirable coin, and could fetch a very high price on the open market. Now, let's talk about the value of this coin. At first glance, it may seem like a regular penny, but as a proof set coin, it's far from ordinary. The value of this coin largely depends on its condition. Proof coins are graded on a scale of 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. For a 1975 Lincoln 1-cent from the proof set, a coin in flawless condition, graded PR 70, could sell for anywhere in the range of $25,000 to $33,000. Yes, you read that correctly. The value can reach staggering amounts for coins that are perfectly preserved and exhibit minimal to no signs of wear. But what if your coin is not in perfect condition? Don't worry, because even coins with slightly lower grades are still worth a significant amount. If your 1975 Lincoln 1-cent coin is graded PR 65 or PR 68, it could still fetch between $3,500 and $10,000, depending on the overall condition. Coins with higher grades are far rarer, and as a result, they command much higher prices. Whether your coin falls into the higher or lower end of the price range, you could still be in for a fantastic payout. So don't just toss that penny aside thinking it's worth nothing. Take a closer look. You may have a valuable asset in your hands. One of the main reasons the 1975 Lincoln 1-cent coin has become so valuable is its rarity. While millions of Lincoln cents were produced in 1975, the number of proof set coins made specifically for collectors is much smaller. Over the years, many of these coins have been lost, damaged, or simply forgotten in collections. As time passes, fewer and fewer of these coins remain in mint condition, making those that do survive incredibly rare. It's the scarcity of high-quality proof set coins, coupled with the growing demand among collectors, that has driven the price of the 1975 Lincoln 1-cent coin up year after year. The demand for rare coins like this one is constantly increasing, as more people discover the incredible value in coins that were once overlooked. In fact, some collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a 1975 Lincoln 1-cent coin with the D mint mark simply because they know how rare it is. As more people enter the world of coin collecting, the value of these pieces of history will continue to rise. Now you may be asking, how can I tell if I have a valuable 1975 Lincoln 1-cent coin? The first thing you should do is carefully inspect the coin for any signs of wear or damage. Proof coins are often kept in pristine condition, so it's important to check for any visible scratches, discoloration, or imperfections. If the coin looks flawless, it's worth having it professionally graded by a reputable grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These services will give you an accurate, unbiased assessment of your coin's grade and help determine its value in today's market. Once graded, you'll know exactly where your 1975 Lincoln 1-cent coin stands in terms of value. If it's graded highly, you could have a piece of numismatic history worth a substantial amount of money. If it's graded lower, don't be discouraged. There's still a market for coins in less than perfect condition, and they can still sell for a significant price. In conclusion, the 1975 Lincoln 1-cent proof set coin with the D mint mark is a rare and highly sought-after coin that could be worth anywhere from $3,500 to $33,000, depending on its condition. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a first-time seller, this coin offers an incredible opportunity to make a profit while owning a piece of American history. So, if you've got a 1975 Lincoln 1-cent with a mint mark from the proof set, don't let it sit in a drawer. Have it evaluated, and you might be surprised at just how valuable that simple penny truly is.